Hi there, it's Serena from ArchAngel Connection, and I'm here with Cam today. We've been doing a whole bunch of healing work, and because this is sort of a new offering for us, I wanted some experience chatter to come to you so that you'd have another opinion and another way to get some information about how the healing's been working. So just to sum up really quickly, last year Cam was in a skiing accident, and what did you?
Yes.
What? Yeah. And you snapped. What'd you snap?
I tore my ACL. I tore I completely detached the ACL and tore my LCL, tore my meniscus. Basically, I really mangled up my knee.
Mangled up his knee and snapped some stuff. So what ended up happening is he needed 2 surgeries. So one surgery was to remove the mangled, snapped tendons.
Yeah, all the damaged bits.
Yeah, and then the second surgery 6 weeks later, longer?
It was about 6 weeks to 2 months. I think it was just over 6 weeks. Yeah.
Okay, was to replace, actually put in a new piece of tendon that they harvested from another part of his leg. So, Cam's a close friend, so we've been doing a lot of healing work, and it's very interesting. I've been using my hands as well, and with, of course, working with the angels, but the hands and tuning forks. So we're gonna ask some questions now so you can get a little more information as to what it is, what it felt like. So in the very beginning, obviously we were just dealing with what? Swelling and pain.
Swelling and just trying to regenerate or heal the damaged pieces, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, in the beginning, the first few times that you did the energy work on it, it was so noticeable. Like all the nerves that had been damaged, you could feel them. It was almost like little shots of energy, and it was very distinct and very, very obvious. And because it only happened when you were doing the energy work.
Okay.
And each time you had done the work, there was a noticeable gain in the knee itself. Like when it was after the first surgery and before the second surgery, there was a noticeable gain in how the knee was functioning.
Okay, so motion was better.
Yeah, motion was better. Swelling went down. The fluids that had been building up had started to dissipate and things like that, and just started to operate a little better. So then, after the second surgery, now don't get me wrong, I was doing physiotherapy the whole time and everything.
It wasn't just me. There's other stuff he was doing.
And going to the gym, doing specific exercises for the knee and everything like that. So I mean, obviously, I was doing the whole gambit of things to get the knee better.
Were you on medication too? You were, right?
Yeah, after the surgeries, and they were specific to the surgeries.
Okay.
I had medications for the pain of the surgeries, and that was actually kind of interesting. Is I didn't really need it.
Okay.
Because of what we were doing. It was I don't know, maybe other people would say, forget that, I'm taking the drugs. But I honestly, I can go get them out of my cabinet right now. I took none. Like, I just didn't see that being necessary.
Yeah.
I just felt that the pain, especially with what we were doing, there's definitely was pain, but it was manageable. It was manageable for me.
Mm-hmm.
So after the second surgery, after that, I think the energy work, the few times that we've done the energy work since then, have been very beneficial, very noticeable. Like you could actually, to me, it felt like there was like significant steps being taken each time. Like again, I was doing things with physiotherapy and going to the gym, and that was definitely improving the knee. Like I could definitely feel the change. But with the energy work, there was definite notches in improvement right after, and sustained. Like as an example, the last time you did energy work a few days ago, a big problem I was having is the knee felt very static. Like I felt I hit a plateau in my improvement, and there was this constant pain because there was this fluid buildup, and like you said, it was kind of static.
Yeah.
Almost like a gel kind of.
Looked jelly to me. It looked kind of solid,
Mm-hmm.
which is weird because what happened is a part of his leg, when they did the reconstruction, they took from this area underneath, which is why there's this space there, and then they recreated whatever they attached stuff so that it's working as a proper tendon on top, so his knee has full mobility. So that was the intention of the surgery. And then, so of course we had this huge space here, but it was all the attachment places that we were looking at. And then I said it looked like jelly, and I mean like you know when you're making jello or a gelatin, you start with a liquid that's very fluid and viscous and moving, but it gets to that point as it solidifies that although you can move it, sort of it wiggles, but it doesn't flow. And that was what I kept seeing, that it wasn't flowing. And flow is everything when you're healing. Geez, that energy has to move.
Yeah, and that is exactly how it felt for me. I was having a hard time getting up and down. Like where I noticed it the most was going up and down stairs. Like just standard walking was okay, but especially going downstairs, that extra pressure on the knee, I could really feel it. Now, right after this last energy session we had on my knee, that pain has gone almost entirely. Like there's just a hint of noticing something going up and down the stairs. So that gain to me has been one of the best improvements I've had in the knee. Like to me right now, I feel like my knee is performing about, say, between the 95 and 99% range of what it used to be.
Wow.
I'm not going to go so far as to say it's 100% because I'll be honest with you, I'm just not going to go strap on some skis tomorrow and give it a go.
No.
I'm going to give that a while.
Another year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do feel like it's really performing a lot better,
Nice.
especially after that last session for sure.
And did you notice a difference when I use tuning forks as opposed to just my hands?
Well, there's definitely a difference between the two. Like
Okay.
the tuning forks had a certain sensation, but your hands have a more direct, acute energy feel to them.
Okay.
I guess that would be the best way to describe the differences. And each time, actually, when you used your hands, it was a slightly different feeling. Like it wasn't always the same. Because, I mean, obviously the state of the knee wasn't always the same, right? So...
Well, neither am I, right?
Yeah.
There's constant change. You're in it's a different time, it's a different place. Even your nutrition is different, right?
Yeah. But I can attest to the fact that everything you've done is real and it works, because you can't deny, like, even if nothing happened after what you did, you can't deny the sensation of what you were doing at the time. And that was, it wasn't like I was sticking my finger in a light socket and then feeling the surge of energy or anything like that.
Yeah.
I mean, but you can't deny when you had your hands on there and you could feel the energy coursing through the nerve endings and energizing the area and promoting positive movement, I guess you could say.
Positive movement. Movement.
Yes.
In this case, all movement is
Yes.
pretty much positive.
That's right.
Because you weren't... They kept saying, there were possibilities that in case the surgery didn't work out well, that his walking would be...
hampered forever. It really could have been. But
Which I never buy. I never buy that anything's hampered forever. I really think that we can adjust all kinds of things.
Well, I honestly believe that it'll be back to 100%. I'll be able to get back into sports. I'm actually jogging again, which, to be honest, that was probably...
That's a year.
Yeah.
So it happened a year in January, right? It happened in January.
Yes. And that was my biggest goal, is getting back into jogging.
Well, when was the second surgery when you had the piece reattached?
That was, I believe, no, that was, it was August, the end of August. That's
so close to your birthday.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the fact that I'm jogging now, the fact that I can put high impact on the knee, that's
awesome.
That is awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So and we're obviously going to continue working, but I just wanted you to hear from somebody else how the hands-on, essentially, or hands-over healing works and how it feels, and when it's something really specific. Obviously, this was a pretty serious damage. I don't buy ever when the doctors say it's not going to work, even if things have gone wrong, and things do go wrong, and sometimes whatever physical things they did or etc. your body didn't accept it, that's okay. There's always another way around it, and energy work is just one of those things that allows your body essentially to be relieved of the tension and pressure of can't. and it starts to recognize that I can adjust maybe a different way.
Yeah.
Maybe you're going to walk slightly differently than you used to. Your gait may be different, but to have the power back this fast,
oh, I know.
It's pretty impressive.
I'm very happy. I'm very happy with the outcome. So.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Thumbs up there. So thanks so much for listening to us. We'll see what happens next. But I wanted you to hear from somebody about the healing work that we are doing. And every time I do the work, just so you know, when I do sessions, it's 22 archangels. When it's the healing, it's different. It's always Raphael and Metatron. And there's a series of other angelic presences that arrive to assist flow and intensity. And it's awesome. And I do 30-minute sessions with Cam. We were doing, it doesn't even take that long, 15-minute sessions, but they were repetitive, and kept working on different things.
Yeah, absolutely.
So thanks so much for listening. If you have any questions, ever, just contact me at serena@archangelconnection.com, or go to the website, archangelconnection.com, and yeah, or Facebook, questions, Nords. Have a really great day. We'll talk to you again.
See ya.